y'all know how I feel. Y'all definitely know how I feel when it comes to people trying to take your black card like it's a tangible damn thing somebody could just take from you. My boy Brandon Tatum, uh, getting into that story dealing with that San Francisco radio, San Francisco 49ers radio commentator who got suspended one game because let's just get into the video.
So y'all really think black people that weak? This video is brought to you by the Out Stadium Store. The Out Stadium Store, get the merch link.
Yeah, I love monetizing people that I care about. Brandon Tatum is awesome. I don't care, as I keep saying in all my videos, I do not care about being monetized. I'm a disabled veteran, retired, so I could really give a damn less about being monetized. I just want to get the information out. Just realized, forgot to change the settings because for some reason with my projector, it shows up really, really, really weird through the camera on here. So anyway, had to darken it so it comes out better on the camera there. But yeah, black people are not weak. What I consider black people, real black people, we're not weak. Those of us who don't give a damn about what other people think. Those of us who definitely don't play the stupid race card and excuses game and blame game of it's somebody else's fault of why I'm held back. Anyway.
In the description section, let's get all up into this. Now listen to this. Tim Ryan, who's a sports broadcaster for the San Francisco 49ers, was on his radio show and made a statement that people are losing their minds over. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Lamar Jackson is clearly one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game at this point, given his talent level. Now, what Lamar Jackson has been able to do very, very effectively is throw the ball well and run the ball like nobody's business. The zone read in the NFL, i.e. a quarterback that can run just as well or probably better than Michael Vick, is very effective. And there are reasons why it's effective. Not necessarily saying that the team put together certain tactics, but there's certain elements that are uncontrolled by the defense, and it helps Lamar Jackson and people on the Ravens be more successful. Now, that involves the color of the uniform, climate, all these different factors that contribute to their success in a small way. Now, I am a former athlete. I've played football before. I know what I'm talking about. I was an All-American football player coming out of high school. I played college ball. I was in the NFL draft. So I know what I'm talking about. Now, I want y'all to listen to the clip of what Tim Ryan said so you can have a perspective in your own mind exactly what went on. Roll the clip.
When his dark skin color with a dark football, with a dark uniform, you could not see that thing. I mean, you literally could not see when he was in and out of the mesh point, and and that's going to mean, and you're a half step slow on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what people are mad about. They outraged, they out in their feelings about what he just said. How is that racist? Because he's making an assessment, his personal assessment, mind you.
It's not just an assessment; he's speaking fact. I've always wondered. As a matter of fact, I still get into arguments today about this. With a couple of friends in particular, but one friend just recently that she feels I should kind of tone down my truth, and I'm like, there's only one truth. The truth is the truth. There's no other truth than to say the truth. And she was like, well, you don't have to say it so bluntly. Okay, I can say it in the most tame way possible. People will still be offended. So why the hell should I bother? And this is going back to even when, as I keep pointing out in my videos, this isn't the adult me saying this. This is me even as a child pointing things out. saying things, and people would be like, well, you can't say that, or you might hurt somebody's feelings. This was even back, as I said, when I was a kid in the damn 70s. There were people who were just a bunch of little babies who would get offended by shit. And it's one of those, well, this is the real world. Real world shit happened. You cannot candy coat the real world. So why is it that I should candy coat my words when something physical happened, or a car accident, or your friend is murdered, or you cannot candy coat the real world. So why should words be changed to make the world safer as well? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'd rather people just be straight up, say what you got to say, so we could both move on. We could both go about our business. But I'm sorry, but this Lamar Jackson, actually, I'm not sorry. He's black. He's dark. He's dark skinned, not like some of the other people I've known throughout my life who were like blue black, like black. But Lamar Jackson he's dark skinned black, dark football, and a dark uniform. So if he's cupping that thing, and you know damn well, come on, that would had to be coached to him. He's cupping that ball against his dark uniform with his dark hands, dark, arms. You cannot see the ball. And when you do that like fake handoff and you still hold on to the ball, or you pretend like you're still holding the ball, you've already handed the ball off, that is part of football. So if you have that extra, we all know camouflage works. That's why we do camouflage. That's why we've been doing camouflage for hundreds of years, thousands of years. Humanity, hunt. So if you can hide that ball, if you can tuck that ball, and people don't know whether you have it or you do have it, they don't see it, that's an advantage. Doesn't matter how big or small the advantage is, it's still an advantage in a game that you, as I pointed out, in like when I talked about LeBron or any of these other sports prima donnas, was like, I throw ball well, bounce ball well, shoot ball well. People that aren't exactly intelligent, they play ball well. You try to take every advantage as you can. You're supposed to win. This isn't participation trophy sports. This is the NFL. This is about winning and losing. So if you're tucking that ball and the opposing players can't see it, they don't. So it's a tactic within foot. Why wouldn't you use that tactic? So this radio host didn't say anything wrong. He spoke matter-of-factly. There's nothing wrong that he said. There's no racism by what he said. It is a sports play. It is within sports to try and just, distract the people or hide stuff, or that's part of football. So why in the hell did he say what did he say that was racist about it? Absolutely nothing. Here you have these people out here, and I've been I have hated Stephen A. Smith for years. I just do not like that person. But then he started getting smart, especially when it, came to like Colin Kaepernick. And, then of course he got attacked. He got attacked by black people and white wigger sympathizers, trying to take his race card and shit and everything. And he defended himself because remember there was that video of him arguing with Terrell Owens. Screw that dude too. Now all of a sudden, what, a week, 2 weeks later, now all of a sudden Stephen A. Smith flips the script. Now he's back to me hating the motherfucker. Now he's back to just, they took my fictional black card away, so I need to get it back. So I'm gonna attack this radio host and say what he said was racist and everything, just so I can get my black card back. Shut up, Stephen A. You are a piece of shit, dude.
If he was black and he said that, there would be no problem. I guess since he's white, you assume he's biased and that he doesn't understand racial context. I don't see that being racist. I see him making a legitimate point. If you got a dark uniform on, which the Ravens wear their black uniform. People like Charlamagne the God on the Breakfast Club talking about they wear a purple uniform. They wear a black uniform a lot of the times. He is dark skinned. Football is brown, flesh color almost. You're talking about somebody doing a zone read with that all black profile. It's very hard to tell if he's pulling the ball or keeping it. Don't take it from me. Don't take it from a former football player. Don't just take it from somebody like, I don't know, a potential Hall of Famer, Richard Sherman. Listen to what Richard Sherman said.
It's the brown ball. They're wearing dark colors, and he has brown arm. Honestly, sometimes we were having trouble seeing it on film. You know, he's making a play fake, and sometimes he's swinging his arm really fast. And you're like, okay, does he have the ball in that play? And then you look up, and Ingram was running it. So it was technically a valid point.
Richard Sherman plays for the 49ers. He knows the guy very well. He just said out of his own mouth that it can be difficult to see what Lamar Jackson is doing in the zone read because of the elements that Tim Ryan said specifically.
A white man says it, and it's racist. Richard Sherman, who I don't like that piece of shit anyway, he's literally said the exact same thing, and nobody's saying anything. It's a football element. Hiding the ball is a football element. Is part of the game. So if we're wearing dark colors with big hands to tuck the ball, dark skin on top of that, as Richard Sherman pointed out, you can't see the ball. So we don't know if he passed the ball. We don't know if he tucked it. It's part of football. Be sneaky. It is a part of football. So why is it okay? I don't even know why I'm asking that question. We already know the answer. It's okay for a black person to say the word nigger. It's okay for a black person to say something about race, and apparently it not be about racism. And I'm not even talking about themselves. I'm talking about black people can make the most racist comments about any other race out there, and nobody says a damn thing. But anybody else can, especially if you're a minority. Asian, you can say whatever you want. Native American, you can say whatever you want. Mexican, anybody else can say the most racist shit out there. If a white person say something, even if it is in the context of the truth, it's racist. I keep pointing out over and over and over, I do not like double standards. I cannot stand double standards. If it's good enough for the goose, meaning the black people, it's good enough for everyone else. Shut the fuck up and just move on. This fake bullshit of getting offended by everything is played out. We need a purge. I've been saying that for the longest time. This is before the movies even came out. I've been saying we need to purge these dumbasses. I've had people tell me, well, Mark, what makes you this expert on this? I hate to say it, but I think I would know what retarded, stupid, idiotic. I think I would, but everybody's entitled to an opinion. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you're right. Just because you're giving your opinion doesn't mean you're right. We got freedom of speech. Everybody needs to just say what the hell they got to say and just move on. Don't be getting offended. Just move on. If you're offended, I hate to tell you, but keep shit to yourself. Now, okay, somebody would, well, see, you got freedom of speech to say that they're offended. Yeah, and I got freedom of speech to call you a weak-ass pussy. I got my freedom, too. Just tell you to grow the fuck up and move on.
And it just baffles me that these same people come out, especially people like Stephen A. Smith. Now, I like Stephen A. Smith a lot of the times, but he can be one of the biggest SJWs on television. He gets up there, and let me tell you the secret behind what he's doing. And I think that he's being manipulated because of the influence in the black.
Let me explain something here, Brandon, if you ever see my video. No, he's not being manipulated. Look at what he did the last couple of weeks dealing with the whole Kaepernick situation. People attacked him on social media. T.O. brought it up. People basically saying you ain't really black and taking his black card. So Stephen A. Smith is all he's trying to do is get his black card back. That's all he's doing. Now, let me tell you something, black people who are like that. NAACP bullshit, black caucuses and all whatever bullshit of trying to tell me that I need to be more black or whatever. I am me first, Mark first. I'm an American. My skin color, I've said this in numerous videos, my skin color doesn't define me. My gender doesn't define me. I am just who I am. Want to get to know me? I will tell you, and then we can move on. I've had people like, will leave some mystery or whatever. I'm 49 years old. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I'm going to tell you who the fuck I am, what I'm about. If you don't like it, peace out. We're good. I've got plenty of friends and acquaintances that are like me. Sure as hell do not need a whole bunch more people in my life to fuck shit up. So if you don't like me, peace out. Move about your way. I don't care. People that are closest to me are the ones that are allowed to come to my house, hang out. If I know you somewhere else, and you've never been to my house, we are acquaintances. We are friends, at least. We are not close friends, and we sure as hell ain't fam. You have never been to my house. So I don't give a damn less about what the black race says. My blackness is not defined by somebody else. And I still don't even know what the fuck that even means. I am Mark. I'm an American. I am educated. I'm an Army veteran. You want to know these things about me? Just ask it. I could go about your business. I can go about my business. Good. See ya. We'll run into each other, say hi, or if we don't like each other, kind of glare, whatever, do a head nod, whatever, and walk on. I don't really give a fuck. I ain't got time for this dumb shit of black people. I have dealt with it. I have lived it. Black people, you ain't real black. So, says you. Your opinion means what to me? You ain't my mom. You ain't my dad. It's me growing up. Same now as an adult. You don't pay my fucking bills. You don't pay my mortgage. You don't do anything to control a goddamn thing in my life. So your opinion means jack shit to me. Bye.
Community. Stephen A. wants to be so attached to the black folks. He want to be so down with the people. He want to be so woke. He's willing to compromise logic to say what he thinks the black community want to hear. This is a perfect example. And
black people are the best example for this bullshit. I have been in situations where it's been like racial divide, racial arguments, racial fights. And I've literally been like sitting there watching the situation go down. 99% of the time, these racial incidents that have occurred, black people started it because they felt that they were entitled to start it because of their ancestors were slaves. Motherfucker, you ain't no damn slave. You weren't a slave. You're not a slave. You don't get to collect a debt on something from someone who wasn't there or for someone that you weren't there. You were not there to, trying to collect the slavery debt, this reparations bullshit, whatever. And the person you're arguing with, this white person, whatever, they weren't there. Oh my God, it makes no damn sense. So sitting there, and I've had black people come up, oh, you with us, man? Yo, brother, I ain't your brother. But you black, right? Well, you light skinned, but you're still black. One drop of black blood means you're black. That shit came out what in the fucking 80s? So I wasn't black enough when I was a kid growing up because I'm light skinned. Then somewhere around the 80s, blacks just started claiming everybody with that whole drop of black blood means you're black bullshit. It was like, yo, brother, you with us. I ain't your brother. I already know the truth. I saw everything go down. Y'all fucking started it. So no, if I'm gonna help anybody out, it'll be the white people. Because you started it. Why is because of white and slavery? And so you're immortal? You were around back then? The person that you're arguing with, they were around back then? Oh no, but white and black, just shut up. Get the fuck out my face before I punch you my damn self. Get the fuck out my face. No, you're not playing bullshit. You weren't there, so you ain't no. Just get the fuck out. Just leave me alone.
The clip of what he said. But essentially what he does is he feels that the black community is watching him under the telescope, which they are.
They are.
And that he gotta say what he think they want to hear so he can remain in the graces of black folks and keep his black card.
Okay, this was 18 hours ago, but remember, just 2 weeks ago, dealing with the Colin Kaepernick situation, blacks did attack him. Blacks did remove this fake black card from him. Now he's trying to get it back, catering to the black people. Whoopi Goldberg used to be that person. I don't give a fuck about the NAACP. I don't give a fuck about the black community. You motherfuckers didn't help me to become famous. Y'all didn't even like me. Y'all said she was too African, too black looking. Whoopi Goldberg couldn't stand the black community back in the day. Now all of a sudden she's black. She's another fake ass bitch.
There's no way in the world that he think that statement is dumb and ignorant. It cannot be any rational reason why he would say that.
It isn't rational.
Anyway, listen to what he said.
Well, it was an incredibly ignorant statement for him to make. I don't give a damn about his apology. I think the suspension was appropriate.
You don't give a damn about his apology for something that Richard Sherman said the exact same thing. You really are a retarded piece of shit. As I said, I've been supporting you at least for the last couple of months. For the last few years, I've hated your ass. But for the last couple of months, I'm like, all right, maybe the motherfucker got hit in the head and he woke up. Actually is doing that whole walk away bullshit. But now he's right back being a complete dumbass.
That's all this should be. But I'm not going to call for him to be fired and stuff like that. People make mistakes as ignorant as that mistake was.
Shameful, man. Shameful. Stephen A. I don't understand. I don't understand why. Why? But there are other people who are more intellectually inclined and make reasonable sense on television. So I'm not just going to throw Stephen A. out and act like that's the demographic or perspective from all black people who talk in sports. Let's listen to what Marcellus Wiley said and on the ESPN show. Roll that film.
Marcellus, were Ryan's comments a big deal?
No, they weren't a big deal. I wasn't provoked to any place of emotional harm. I wasn't offended.
All black people don't think the same. Obviously, professional football players agree with Tim Ryan. But the San Francisco 49ers decided to suspend him anyway. And the reason why they did it, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't because of what he said, to be honest. Because he said this on a Monday, they suspended him on a Thursday. When he said it live on the radio on a morning show, nobody cared. Nobody said anything. Nobody was offended. Then there happened to be a reporter in San Francisco that disseminated this information to the San Francisco 49ers and said, hey, you need to take a look at this. A fear of backlash and political correctness, they suspended him for a game and made him apologize. Shameful. I just think people need to stop kowtowing to this stuff. We need to stop, man. Listen, why you apologize? Now I know why you apologizing, but why is the San Francisco 49ers trying to make him apologize? Do you think black people are that weak? I just want to know. Do you think black people are that weak? We cannot stomach the fact that a white person says that I have dark skin. We can't. We're so weak You can't even make a comment about a reality of skin complexion. Because what are we gonna do? Fold up in a corner and cry and
No, black people are that weak. Yes. If you are offended by the dumbest shit out there, and this isn't all black people, this isn't all, this is sure as hell the majority of them. Doing this whole bullshit excuses, I'm offended. You see that rebel flag? I'm offended. This statue of a Confederate soldier? I'm offended. Yes, black people are that damn weak. They are. They may not be that weak in reality, but they are portraying themselves as being victims because obviously it gets them power. It's like the kid that whines, but not my kids. My kids didn't play that bullshit, that whole tantrum, whining and crying. It's like, you better shut the fuck up. I'll give you something to cry about. I was old school. I was raised old school. We know kids are pieces of shit. We know they try to manipulate the situation. Just don't give in. That's all there is to it. Don't give in. Because once you give in, these social justice warriors, these 30 and 35-year-olds still living at home and living off their mom and dad, this is exactly what it created by giving in to them. And blacks, dude, I would say there are almost classes of how to be black and how to get away with shit. Just play the black card. Just play the black card and they'll back off. Just play the black card and they won't charge you. Just play the black card and you can get out of almost any situation. I mean, I know damn well there are situations where black guys are dating white women, cheat, do whatever dumb shit, and be like, I'm sorry. I was emotional because I was channeling my ancestors and slavery. I'm sorry, but I believe I should get a pass because the spirit of my great grandmother who was a slave came through. That's black people. This is not a joke. I mean, y'all probably be laughing at the video right now and everything. I'm not joking. This is exactly what black people do. This is exactly what black people have done throughout my entire life. Just play these fake ass, I'm a victim bullshit. That's all they do.
During the national anthem. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can't handle it. I can't stand it. America, the greatest country on earth. Sometimes y'all make a brother want to walk about this mud. Racism or the projection of racism is out of control.
A projection of racism. There is no more real racism. Not like how I grew up. There is not the Klan literally just out there walking the streets in their fucking robes, living off their freedom of speech, being the Klan. Where are the videos? I'm not talking about 1 in a billion people group or 1 in a billion people situation. I'm talking about where it was commonplace for skinheads and white supremacists and the Klan to just be open, like during my childhood. Where is that? That doesn't exist to that level today, because where are all the videos? It does not exist to that level today. So it's this fake, played up racism. Why do you think black people are going even more out of their way? We're not talking about like shit just happens and they like, oh, it's racism. No, it's like they are going out of their way to seek it, to look for it, to try and find, oh, that's got to be racism, right? Hey, do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? Even the white guy that's with us, token white guy, you agree that's racism? They're going out of their way looking for racism that doesn't even exist. As I said, with this radio host, he didn't say anything racist, but black people went nuts like it was. Oh, Do we believe it's, can we play it out like it's racist? We can? Okay. It's just, oh my God. I'm with you, Brandon. This is getting beyond stupid. This is getting beyond ridiculous. These fake ass crybaby SJW blacks just playing themselves, because they sure as hell ain't playing me. They're playing themselves out, looking like a bunch of weak ass bitches.
Every time you turn around, something is racist. Somebody's racist. Racial overtones, undertones, racial trigger.
Because they're looking for it and they're trying to set up the situations on purpose for it to be racist. It could be the furthest thing from racist. I've seen videos where people have said, well, it's ingrained in your DNA to be racist. You could be the most non-racist out there, but it's in your DNA. So you're going to be racist just without even thinking. You're just going to be racist subconsciously. Oh my God, man. I love when people want to pick out and say that they're independent and nothing controls them, that their thoughts are their thoughts and everything. But then when it comes to bullshit like this, you're controlled by your DNA. You will never play that shit with me. You will never, ever brainwash me into believing that bullshit. So black people that see my videos and want to call me out or call me an Uncle Tom or whatever, you're not offending me. You're not bothering me. Even if you outright threaten, I'm going to laugh at your comments like I laugh in people's faces, like I've done my entire life when I've had the Klan and skinheads in my face. I've laughed at them. You ain't going to do shit. All you're going to do is comment on my page. All you're going to fucking do, you're just going to comment, be a keyboard warrior, and think that you're hurting somebody's feeling. Bitches, I was born 1970. I grew up in the 70s. There ain't not a goddamn thing that y'all could fucking say. We grew up. I grew up, oh my God, my friends were like, man, your mom is just straight up hardcore. I grew up in probably one of the toughest, I mean, we're talking about, if you ever come in my house crying and weak, I mean, my mom was straight up hardcore. Sticks and stones, bitches, sticks and stones. All you're gonna do is comment, you little fucking keyboard warriors. That's all you're gonna fucking do. Thinking that you're gonna, oh, I got him. I said something that's gonna get to him. That's gonna trigger him. Motherfuckers, I grew up. I had guns held to my head. I've been where I've been surrounded as far as some white supremacists or in gangs and things like that. That didn't bother me. That didn't scare me. That didn't offend me. That didn't do shit to me. So you dumbass soy boy SJW can't lift a hammer, weak ass motherfuckers, stick in fucking eating kale little bastards, thinking that you're gonna offend me. Might as well just keep your comments to yourself. Because what do they say? What do they say? Even bad comments are still comments. It's still gonna load up my page with comments and views and all that other shit. That's all it's gonna do. You're just gonna help me out. You're just gonna spread my word the more that you try to comment and be a dumbass. So have at it. You're not gonna bother me. I'm gonna read the comments and be laughing my ass off. Any haters out there. That's all there is to it. You ain't gonna do shit to offend me. Nothing at all. Ain't gonna do shit to even come at me physically. My boys just the other day, the Banditos just said, what's up? I used to DJ all their parties and everything before all my surgeries kind of took me out of the game. These are my boys. These are my friends. My boys in blue. I literally hang out with both sides of the coin. You know, the biker groups and the cops. I hang out with both sides of the coin. I'm a mediator between both sides. You fuckers, you SJWs think you're going to say something that's going to fucking offend me or get to me? Keep your shit to yourself, because I ain't that kind of person to play.
warnings. Hey, stop. Stop trying to make black people look so weak. If somebody said that,
but it's the black people doing it themselves, though. Maxine Waters, Kamala Harris, Stephen A. Smith, fucking white Max Kellerman. It's all of these people. It's mostly black people. Whoopi Goldberg. It is mostly black people doing it. So I hate to tell you, Brandon, I don't know who you're calling out to say stop it, because the only one that you could be saying it to, like I do, is the black people. Own you. Own you. Do not let your skin color, your gender, your size, do not let anything hold you back. Do not let it define you. But it's black people that are doing this shit. Right now, I do see mainly white people doing that dumb shit out there talking for the black people. Out there we're out there defending. Motherfuckers, I don't need defending. Black people do not need defending. Do you white wigger ass fucking black sympathizer wannabes, do you even know what you're doing? These black people, the ones that actually do that dumb shit of the black card and all that, they don't like you. They don't even want you around. This is truth. Straight from me to you. They don't want you around. They don't like you. They're using you. Hello? They believe in black power. They believe in only black people. So if you're, well, I'm friends with them, I'm hanging with them, motherfucker, you are nothing but their token. Those type of blacks only believe in black is beautiful. That's it. So if I'm a friend of theirs, all they're doing is using you to get support. That's all they're doing. Don't even get fooled by that bullshit, because when shit hits the fan, you're still white. That's all there is to it.
White football player and the white football, his white skin, nobody would care, and they wouldn't even expect white people to get mad at that. Matter of fact, they'll come out against you if you decide to be that petty and be mad.
Yep.
But somehow the sensitive melanin people, the sensitive black folks that just oppressed and just been through slavery, and we can't handle somebody just giving a critique on their opinion. Some of us. I'm not gonna say all of us, some of us. And you white liberals are the main ones acting like I need to protect us. Stop it. I don't need your help. I don't need your protection. I'm a grown tail man. My forefathers would never accept me walking around with my head down because somebody made a comment about my skin complexion, as I make millions of dollars throwing around a pig skin. I'm done.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine what Martin Luther King would say right now? Brother, what the hell are you? You're making millions of dollars off the white man, playing in the white man's game, living in the white man's neighborhood, married to a white woman, but you're offended over words? Grow the fuck up. Martin Luther King would look at this dumb shit. He's probably looking down now going, what the fuck are these Negroes doing? They have finally overcome. They have finally made it to the promised land. And they're acting fucking retarded. Martin Luther King would not be supporting this behavior at all. When they say, what would Jesus do? They need to make t-shirts, what would MLK do? Because MLK would be like, y'all Negroes are fucking weak. Out there as corporate leaders and business managers and all this other shit, nobody's standing in your way. You're a CEO, you're an executive. LeBron, you're making millions of dollars. Fucking Michael Jordan, epitome of overcoming the odds of the fact that people said he was too small, he couldn't play. He did what he did. Self-made man, rich as hell. Martin Luther King would be like, y'all made it. Y'all are literally the living dream that I wanted. Some of y'all are out here whining little bitches. You have opportunities that we didn't have. You have all the opportunities open to you that we didn't have and that we fought for. And they're there for the taking. You guys are like, I don't, what are you talking about, MLK? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. We're still struggling. That's what y'all are doing. And I am beyond sick of it. This video wasn't supposed to go that long because this video is only 8.5 minutes long. But y'all know me. My videos go long because I get worked up. I get passionate. People are like, oh, you're triggered. No, I'm not triggered. If y'all don't know, again, growing up East Coast, there is a difference between somebody being triggered. We know the difference. We're raised that way. There's a difference between being triggered and being passionate about something. And I am straight up passionate. I am beyond pissed off about these dumbasses making Black people weak. Not me, because nothing has stood in my way. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, y'all take it easy. I got to post in my next video. I got to figure out what topic I was looking at.